LAP. It's Friday, July 23rd, as we wrap up our first week after coming back from vacation shutdown. Hope everybody's had a good transition, getting back into the rhythm of things. Next week we're scheduled 1,148 units per day for both shifts, which is 8 hours for second and third shift. So hope everything goes good. We're able to build the units, get the trucks out, and build a good quality unit as we move forward. Right now, the rumor mill never stops. We're not scheduled for any downtime as of right now. We know what's coming, when. You know, there's a million rumors out there. As soon as we get something, you all will be the first ones we notify as we get notified and put out for the membership. Order bank for 2021 Escapes is 39,285. Corsair, 4,934 for a grand total of 44,219. So the customers, the dealers have put in requests for our orders. Now let's get them made and sent out to them. Because if you go out to any of the lots, right now a lot of the lots are bare bones. So we need to get our product out there, a good quality product. Let's go over some COVID. As most of you are aware, the Delta variant is starting to wrap up pretty good, and that's the last thing we want to see. Right now the Delta variant is 60% more transmittal than the regular COVID virus. The Delta variant is 83% of all COVID cases currently in the United States. So, you know, UAW is getting worried about our members as well as Ford. If things keep progressing in the way it is, the mask may end up coming back. We need to try to make sure anybody that hasn't got vaccinated, please get vaccinated. If not, you know, if somebody in here was to get the Delta variant or didn't know they had the Delta variant, and others that haven't had the vaccine, it's going to spread quickly. I saw one article where there was a event somewhere and there's like 2,000 people in it, and it spread through those people pretty heavily to where there's almost 1,000 or so of them got the Delta variant COVID. So it's not to say the vaccine goes against the Delta variant. You still could get it, but it's not to the point of where it's severe or to where you have to be put in the hospital. So even it lessens the COVID vaccine, even if you were to get the Delta variant. So if you haven't got the vaccine, please try to reconsider and get that done for you and your family and your fellow UAW brothers and sisters. Wednesday and Thursday, the UAW Bargain Committee and myself had a Sub-Council 2 here in Louisville, one of the first times we held it here. All the plants that Ford deals with got to converge here on LAP, and Local 862 got to put their best foot forward. So we had, you know, LAP, KTP, Kansas City, Ohio Assembly, Dearborn Truck, Flat Rock, Michigan Assembly, Chicago Assembly, and all the stamping plants that go with those assembly plants. All their building chairmen and bargaining committees came into Louisville to discuss all the different issues that each plant's having and all the stuff that we're end up fighting Ford over on a daily basis. A lot of us had the same exact issues that we have here at the plant, you know, as far as trying to get paid correctly. The labor relations departments are all having issues and trying to get people paid and get things resolved through labor relations. They're having the same battles that we are here locally, except it's across the board. It's been about a year and a half since we've been able to get all of our Sub-2 delegates together, and we had several conference calls, but this is the first time we all physically got together to see each other, shake hands, break bread together, and talk about the things firsthand, what's going on. I'd like to, you know, give kudos and an outstanding job to Todd Dunn, Marcus Shekels, the Sub-Council 2 leadership, our secretaries over at the hall. I mean, I've been through several Sub-Council conferences. This was by far the best conference that anybody or anyone that I know has attended in a long time. So thank you guys, done a great job. I was glad I was able to be part of it, participate, and help do a little bit to make it even more enjoyable for all of our guests. First day we had a meeting. The mayor, Fisher, got up and spoke. We had David James, a city councilman, president, also got up and spoke about how they support the UAW, they support our members, they support Ford. You know, we provide a lot of tax dollars to the city, so they want to make sure we are successful. They're willing to do anything they can to help promote Louisville Assembly, promote KTP, make sure Ford knows that we want product, we want to stay here in Louisville and continue to thrive. Second day, we had a separate meeting. Me, Jaggers, the president, vice president, met with Governor Beshear before all the meetings started early that morning and went over the different things and what he has on his agenda, where we want LAP, where we want KTB, and our future. He talked very highly of both plants, very highly of our membership and how we've stuck in there and done everything we need to do to keep Ford viable, keep Ford profitable. The electrification is going to be one of the big issues as the world moves forward towards electric vehicles, and he's doing what he can as for the state to get electrification hopefully brought to the state. We want to bring in those plants that are making those batteries, those plants that are making those chips, brought into Kentucky. As a governor, you know, he can't share all the details that he has because he's working behind the scenes with companies trying to make things happen, giving them, you know, all the discounts or waivers on different things to lure them in here, so we have stuff right here locally in the state when we need to build batteries or have different chips that we need. We got it here locally within an hour. So we appreciate him meeting with, as well as Mayor Fisher and James, meeting with our leadership here locally and showing the rest of our sub-council 2 meeting how we have a governor and a mayor that takes time out of their busy schedule to come down here, meet with them by the request of the UAW. They were very impressed, and I want to thank all of them. Secondly, we were able to get Chuck Browning, our new vice president for the National Ford Department, came in and spoke to all of our leadership. And it was a breath of fresh air. I've known Chuck for quite a long time, been many sub-councils, when he was just a servicing rep up there in Dearborn in Region 1A. He's done a great job. He's put the time and effort in, and now he's in a position that he's going to support all of us. He's not the same old yes man that we may have seen in the past. He's going to take on Ford. We've all put a petition together, a memorandum, that we're going to support all of our locals going forward throughout the next couple years before we get to the contract and during the contract. We made it very clear that we're not going to sit back and let Ford just keep trying to push us into doing stuff or violating our national contract or any of our local contracts. So I want to thank him for coming down, taking the time, speaking to us, speaking bluntly, and letting us know his feelings and letting him understand our feelings, and that we got his back 100% on whatever he needs to have done. So next week should be a full schedule. Glad to see everybody back, and everybody seems to be healthy. Let's keep up the good work. As soon as I get any information, I'll be glad to share that with everyone. On behalf of myself and my committee, God bless.